Good morning, my friends, and welcome. We've been talking in these meditations about anxiety and fear, and the ways that mindfulness practice can help us to stand with our fear, look into our fear, and most importantly, not fear our fear or try to get rid of it, but rather be curious about it. And we'll continue for a few meditations after this, applying some of the mindfulness attitudes that we talked about. And today, focus in on non-striving and patience. Fear is an urgent bunch of feelings, and anxiety is that same urgency, but with the mind attached. The monkey mind coming up with stories and fears that haven't happened and may never happen. But the imagination is a funny thing. It seems as though our subconscious self doesn't recognize what is true and what is an idea. And so our nervous system grabs onto those ideas. And even though it's only an idea, responds as though there is a real and urgent threat. For some of us, the adrenaline response can get so high that we have some version of what we call a panic attack, where heart is racing, mind is racing, even though it can't focus on anything. It becomes hard to breathe, often our chest hurts, and we become unsteady on our feet. Panic is an intensified version of anxiety that many of us may never have, but it's much more common than you might think. Panic is a full application in your body of your fight or flight response. And many of us do not hit that point of panic, but we certainly know that urgent, very urgent sense of fight or flight in the course of our daily lives. Can you think of something that really scared you? Perhaps it was the equivalent of a mountain lion. Or maybe it was the fear of the insomnia that you were having. And maybe I'll never sleep again. And how am I ever going to get through tomorrow? And as you bring to mind one of those kind of memories from anywhere in your life, let us begin by sitting. In your steady position, supported by your chair, hands gently in your lap, taking that full breath all the way up your spine, into your head, and allowing it to straighten your spine as it comes up, and as it goes around over the front of your face. Notice how it relaxes your forehead, your eyelids, your jaw, your neck, and allow that to go all the way down the front of your body until it goes on that familiar pathway down your legs and out into the ground beneath you that absorbs it. Breathing in and out, in and out, gently, without trying to change your breath in any way. Just follow it. Breathing in, I know my breath is filling me. Breathing out, I know that I am completely empty. Breathing in, I feel my breath filling me again. Breathing out, I release my breath until I am empty. Right now, my friends, you are engaging in a practice that brings non-striving and patience right into your awareness. Not trying to change your breath, but rather following it as it comes in and goes out of your body. This is non-striving, accepting, following, noticing, as well as it is a practice of patience. When you take in that full breath, breathe in with me. Breathe in with me right now, all the way up, and hold it. 2, 3, 4. And now release your breath slowly. All the way out, all the way empty. And when you're empty, hold it. 2, 3, 4. And allow that breath to pull itself in once more, all the way up your body, through your spine and into your head. This is the practice of patience, allowing the next thing to happen as you wait. And count when you are full or when you are empty. And you wait and allow the next thing to unfold in its own time. When applied to our fear or anxiety, we don't strive and we don't treat that fear with impatience. Will you get over yourself? Just get up and get moving. Stop sitting there. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? What will make this fear stop? Food? Putting something mindless on TV? Listening to a comedic podcast? Or some other distraction? When you find fear or anxiety arising, especially if they come up quickly or are triggered by something in the present, if you have something you remember from earlier in this meditation, please bring it to mind now. And if you don't, then simply follow as you breathe. And consider, what is it in your life that makes you strive, that makes you push, that makes you feel urgent and threatened? Everyone has something that gets triggered. Non-striving is when we say to that fear, come, we have time. All things right now, in the present moment, are steady and safe. And let us breathe together. As you do that, in patience with that fear and that urgency. Now clearly all of these things do not apply if there is a mountain lion chasing you. But much of the time, it's simply our own ego, self-consciousness, memory of a great loss or humiliation, fear of what failure will do. And in those 10 minutes after you notice this striving and impatience, that is the time, my friends, to sit. Bring your breath into your body, hold it, and release it. The holding and releasing is an important part of restoring steadiness. We're allowing the breath to move, holding it steady, noticing our fear, not bullying around our fear, not striving, and with great patience. I know you were here to teach me, my little fear, but first, let me give you a calm and safe place to do that. Non-striving and patience. Your adrenaline falls, and you can become curious, rather than to proceed into panic. Welcome, fear. It is safe here, and I want to know you. See if you can find a way to use that today, my friends. Namaste. Amen.